The National Electrical Code, often referred to as the NEC, and the International Residential Code, or IRC, are comprehensive sets of standards governing electrical installations and building practices, respectively. Within these codes, there's no explicit requirement mandating ground fault circuit interrupter (GFCI) protection for smoke alarm circuits. Understanding the stipulations within these codes is paramount for ensuring electrical safety and compliance during construction and renovation projects. GFCI protection is designed to detect ground faults, which are unintended electrical paths between a live conductor and ground. When a ground fault occurs, a GFCI trips, interrupting the circuit and preventing electrical shock. This protection is particularly vital in areas where moisture is present, such as bathrooms, kitchens, and outdoor locations. Smoke alarms serve a critical life safety function by detecting smoke and alerting occupants to a potential fire. Their reliable operation is of utmost importance, and the NEC and IRC address this through specific requirements for their power supply and wiring. Firstly, smoke alarms must be powered by a reliable source. Secondly, this typically involves a hardwired connection to the electrical system with battery backup. Thirdly, this ensures that the smoke alarm continues to function even during a power outage. The NEC outlines requirements for the dedicated branch circuit that supplies power to smoke alarms. This circuit must not serve any other outlets or lighting fixtures, minimizing the risk of accidental disconnection or overload. While GFCI protection isn't mandated for smoke alarm circuits, it's essential to consider the potential impact of GFCI tripping on the functionality of the smoke alarm. A nuisance trip of the GFCI could disable the smoke alarm, leaving occupants unprotected in the event of a fire. This concern has led to the absence of a requirement for GFCI protection in the NEC and IRC. Instead, the focus is on ensuring a dedicated and reliable power supply to the smoke alarm. The NEC provides specific guidelines for wiring smoke alarm circuits, including the use of appropriate wire gauge and cable types. These requirements aim to minimize the risk of electrical faults and ensure the integrity of the circuit. Regular testing and maintenance of smoke alarms are crucial for ensuring their proper operation. This includes testing the alarm function, replacing batteries as needed, and keeping the alarm free from dust and debris. Building codes and standards are subject to periodic updates and revisions. It's essential to stay informed about the latest changes to the NEC and IRC to ensure compliance and maintain electrical safety. Consulting with a qualified electrician or electrical inspector is advisable for any electrical work, especially when dealing with critical life safety systems like smoke alarms. These professionals can provide guidance on code requirements and ensure that installations meet the necessary safety standards. Understanding the nuances of the NEC and IRC can be challenging, and misinterpretations can lead to safety hazards. It's crucial to rely on accurate information and seek clarification from reputable sources when needed. The absence of a GFCI requirement for smoke alarms reflects a balanced approach to electrical safety, prioritizing a dedicated and reliable power supply while minimizing the risk of nuisance tripping. By adhering to the NEC and IRC requirements for smoke alarm circuits, you can help ensure the safety and well-being of building occupants. In summary, while GFCI protection is a valuable safety feature in many electrical applications, it's not mandated for smoke alarm circuits by the NEC or IRC. The focus remains on providing a dedicated and reliable power source to ensure their continuous operation. Always consult with a qualified electrician for any electrical work to ensure compliance with local codes and safety standards. Remember to regularly test and maintain your smoke alarms to ensure they are functioning properly. This includes testing the alarm function, replacing batteries as needed, and keeping the alarm free from dust and debris. Understanding the specific requirements for smoke alarm circuits, as outlined in the NEC and IRC, is crucial for ensuring the safety and well-being of building occupants. While GFCI protection is not mandated for these circuits, it's essential to ensure a dedicated and reliable power supply to the smoke alarm. Always consult with a qualified electrician for any electrical work, especially when dealing with critical life safety systems like smoke alarms. Stay informed about the latest changes to the NEC and IRC to ensure compliance and maintain electrical safety. By adhering to these guidelines, you can help create a safer living environment for yourself and others. Consider these points about smoke alarms and their installations. Firstly, local jurisdictions may have additional requirements or amendments to the NEC and IRC. Secondly, it is always important to check with your local building department for specific guidelines in your area. Thirdly, some manufacturers of smoke alarms may recommend or even require GFCI protection in certain situations, so always refer to the manufacturer's instructions. The purpose of smoke alarms is to provide early warning of a fire, allowing occupants to evacuate safely. The integrity of the smoke alarm system is paramount. While GFCI protection is intended to enhance safety by preventing electrical shock, the NEC and IRC recognize that its application to smoke alarm circuits could potentially compromise the reliability of the alarm system due to nuisance tripping. This decision reflects a careful balance between different safety considerations. Electrical codes are constantly evolving to reflect new technologies and safety concerns. It is important to stay up to date with the latest versions of the NEC and IRC to ensure that your electrical installations are compliant and safe. Remember that electrical work can be dangerous, and it should only be performed by qualified individuals who are familiar with the relevant codes and safety practices. If you are unsure about any aspect of electrical installation or maintenance, it is always best to consult with a licensed electrician. By taking these precautions, you can help protect yourself and your property from electrical hazards. To summarize, the NEC and IRC do not require GFCI protection for smoke alarms, prioritizing the continuous and uninterrupted operation of these life-saving devices. Always consult with qualified professionals and adhere to local codes and manufacturers' instructions to ensure the safety and compliance of your electrical installations.